Hi. In Holland, there are beautiful canal-side houses, but not for you. There is a big housing shortage in the Netherlands and it stinks. Even more shocking, did you know that the building sector is responsible for a whopping 39% of the global CO2 emissions? We are AdapTimber, and we want to solve this by making zero-emission adaptable buildings. Curious what that means? Let me explain. The main problems that we are trying to solve are, first, as mentioned earlier, there is a shortage of about 300,000 homes in the Netherlands as we speak. By 2030, a total of 1 million homes needs to be built in the Netherlands alone. Second, the construction and the operation of homes fall amongst the largest contributors to the global CO2 emissions. And third, real estate developers often stick to the conventional ways of construction instead of going for the sustainable solutions due to the higher upfront investments, need for numerous specialists and certifications, and a general lack of experience with sustainable construction. AdapTimber offers to solve these problems by providing automation software for the planning of adaptable, zero-emission houses. First, we want to help solve the shortage in housing. By automating the planning process using programming and machine learning to eliminate bottlenecks in the production chain, we can help real estate developers bring more houses to the market at a faster pace. Second, our buildings are zero-emission buildings. We reduce CO2 emissions during the construction by using various sustainable materials such as timber. And we reduce CO2 emissions during a lifetime of the house by focusing on improvements such as highly efficient insulation and heating. Our houses comply with relevant sustainability certificates such as BREEAM. Finally, we aim to make zero-emission buildings cheaper to build. By automating the planning, we'll reduce the overall construction costs by 10 to 15% and make zero-emission buildings financially more attractive to the real estate developers. With AdapTimber, we do not only reduce the costs and the construction time, but we also reduce the CO2 emissions. Let me illustrate to you our technology in a very simplified way. We will use parameterization and machine learning to automate and simplify the planning of our houses. Alongside that, we will offer consultancy services to our customers and we will supervise the automated planning. We have made a simple example of how easy it is to customize and adapt a structure. In this case, a castle. This is an example of how we can change and adjust different parameters while keeping the same idea. Isn't that cool? We do that with residential buildings. The market size for architectural services is about 1 billion in the Netherlands. Half of that is residential housing. Assuming a 20% market share, this would mean revenues of 100 million euros in the Netherlands alone. Our revenues are based on a fixed price per usable square meter of a building. This makes our pricing very transparent and easy for our customers, the real estate developers. The pricing also optimizes the usable area to increase the financial return of our customers. By automating most of the work that is currently done manually by architects, we can generate a high gross margin when we scale our service, which is mainly based on technology. The software development will require an upfront investment, while the further improvements and expansion along the way will be financed with our revenues. So you might wonder, what is AdapTimber about? The name AdapTimber incorporates our mission, adapt the construction to sustainability. Our biggest strength comes from our diversity. We all come from different countries and different backgrounds, each bringing different perspectives and strengths to the topic of construction. Our team is split up into two sides, the business side and the product side. The business side consists of Felix and Karel, who are both entrepreneurially driven and take over customer acquisitions and interaction. Felix has experience from starting his own sustainability construction company, and he's helped in putting AdapTimber on its right path by Karel, our industrial ecology student. The product side consists of Jeanique, Alex, and I, Luka, who are responsible for developing and improving our automated planning software. Jeanique is an architect student with valuable industry insights. The required technical skills are covered by Alex, who has a background in mathematics, and me, who is studying computer science and engineering. Together, we make AdapTimber, and we want to battle against polluting traditions, housing shortage, and CO2 emissions. Support us on our journey to bring more adaptable timber zero-emission homes.